All right, y'all. Let's talk about Joseph Robinette, Biden 2. So here's a little tweet from Peter Dow. I like this one. This perfectly encapsulates what we're doing here. So a lot of people are freaking out because the Biden transition team is being overseen, or at least in part by, someone who previously defended family separations in the Trump administration. Now, we all knew that this was going to happen, right? This is one of those things that, duh, like this is like you make a deal with the devil, and then the devil brings this motherfucker on here, right? And you're like, whoa, devil, come on, man. Like, I know you're the devil and everything, but geez, right? So remember, like, the whole big thing with liberals over the past 4 years, or the past 3 years, I guess, and especially since the 2018 midterms, like that, it reached a height in the 2018 midterms, even that it didn't reach in 2020. 2018, like during that portion of time, the kids in cages thing was huge. Like you remember, AOC was doing that thing where she was visiting the ICE camps, and she called them concentration camps, and then Donald Trump and all the right-wingers were like, they're not concentration camps. We're just concentrating people in these camps. We're just re-educating them. We're just giving them detention. Yeah, they can't leave. Yeah, they do free labor. Yeah, we operate on them without their consent, but they're not concentration camps. No, no, no. Right, so the liberals were going after the kids in cages. Right? And most particularly the family separation, which, of course, absolutely, it's heinous. The shit that they are doing in the ICE camps, we're going to find out the shit that they've been doing over the next couple years, I think. Like 10 years, I think, we're going to get, like, every couple, like, months, I think, for the next 10 to 20 years, we're going to get some new info of stuff that was really going on in these concentration camps, and it's going to blow our minds that we survived and we lived in this era. And for the people out there that didn't say anything, I hope that 5 years from now, when they read an article or watch a movie or read a book about what was really going on in the ICE camps, I hope that their partisanship, from 5 years ago doesn't stick. I hope that they can realize the absolute horror and the pain and the torment that was going on in these locations. So Peter Dow puts out a really great tweet here. How Trump came to enforce a practice of separating migrant families. Right? That's how it started. How it's going. Cecilia Munoz, who defended family separations under Obama, joins Biden transition team. I know, right? It's weird. It's weird. And this is the thing. It's like we knew Biden was going to do this stuff. It was clear that Biden was going to do this stuff. Like, again, he started his campaign by saying nothing will fundamentally change. And when he meant nothing will fundamentally change, he meant post-Donald Trump. He didn't mean we're going to go back to pre-Donald Trump. He meant, yeah, Donald Trump's going to do a lot of wacky shit. But after all of that's said and done, nothing will fundamentally change. That was what Joe Biden started his campaign on. Now, Joe Biden has relatively decent stuff in his campaign platform. We'll see how much of it gets implemented, right? But as we know, one of the biggest indications of what policy agenda, especially for a presidential term, that's going to be taken, one of the biggest indications of that is the cabinet picks and the transition team. So when you've got someone like this as a leading member of the transition team, it's no good. It's not good. And this is something that every single person, every liberal, every leftist, every right-winger, every single human being in this country, now that Trump is gone, he's gone, right? The right-wingers can be anti-Biden and anti-concentration camp. They're allowed to do both now. Do you remember when Donald Trump on the debate stage, who built the cages, Joe? Right? Well, who put the children in the cages and then tore them away from their families? Don. Right? But Don's gone now. Joe is back at the helm. So right-wingers can be anti-Biden and they can be anti-concentration camp. We need to all, like, as an American society, we need to make sure that Joe Biden understands that this is not okay. This has never been okay. And that there needs to be an immediate reversal. Otherwise, things will not be pretty. Now, we all know that that's not going to happen. We all know that this person will probably stay on this transition team as long as possible. But the people that happily voted for Joe Biden, the people that were shoving Joe Biden down everyone's throats, especially during the primary, he's the only one who can beat Donald Trump. He's the only one that can beat Donald Trump. Joe Biden barely won in an electoral sense. Now, he had a pretty good landslide as far as the popular vote goes. I will give him that one. But I think that that was more of an anti-Trump thing. I think that Bernie Sanders would have gotten that or more. I think that Amy Klobuchar would have gotten that or more. I don't think that that was anything exclusive to Joe Biden. I think Joe Biden hurt us more than he helped us, especially down ballot. And when I say us, I mean Democrats. Even though I'm an independent, when it's convenient, but at the same time, like, come on, man, I'm not gonna, fuck all the Republicans. There's not a single good Republican as far as I know. But, the point is, yes, Democrats are evil, but you got to let them know that they're evil because they've been living in a bubble for the last 4 years. They've not been in office for the last 4 years. They don't know what's really going on. Joe Biden didn't even campaign. The coronavirus gave him the best excuse in the world. He didn't even need to step foot outside of his house. Right? And he ascended to the presidency just that easily. We need to let him know what the real people of America think. And the real people of America don't like concentration camps. They don't like family separations. And if Joe Biden does not make reuniting those separated families a core principle of the first 100 days, then I'm sorry. But I think that there's going to need to be some serious protesting going on. But yeah, that's my opinion on the Biden transition team. Not good, folks. Not good.
No good. Really bad for you.
Not good.